be working as well. Is it a punch? That's not a punch. Games are fixed. Cool, that's fine.
We have Harry Simmons to ball 3, please. Harry Simmons.
There she is.
Ready on to the desk, please. Ready on.
Let's bring on board 3, Toby Ginger and Joshua James Powell, please. Nathan, if you come back now, we're racing the guy you played number 10, please. On board 5, George Lynch, Mitchell McCarthy, please.
Not far.
Board 4, Connor Arbery and Jason Meek, please.
Oh, Len, that's right.
Board 6, Sky Pickard, Ashley Morrison, please.
Just your country.
Lots of different lines on the left.
Bring the chair in.
He has made a return after missing the events over in Dorchester. Of course, Gregory is a winner on the 2019 JDC Scott Farms International Junior Darts Tour. Has he won an event in Wolverhampton at the start of the year. And he still does sit pretty in the JDC Scott Farms International Darts Tour Order of Merit, as he sits in 8th position despite missing those 2 events. Later, Bennett and James Beaton sitting at the top of the table ahead of today's action. As you heard Robbie Long, the tournament director, say there, Jack Bourman takes on Harry Gregory in our second match here on JDC TV. A couple other results coming through. Tavish Dudney has suffered a 3-0 defeat to Pavel Petrov. Buster Turner has recorded a 3-1 victory over Ashley Turner. And Charlie Voorhees has recorded a 3-0 victory over Harry Smith over on board 4. Ben Carr is currently 2-0 up over Eddie Mills over on board number 2. Both players just going through the final warm-up preparations before this match gets underway. Here on board number 1. And what a warm-up game that was previously between Len and Craddock and Henry Coates. Coates snatching it after Craddock misses five darts for the match. It was a great performance from Len and Craddock. 91 average heading into the final leg, but ultimately those match darts cost him. He'll be able to make amends on the next event number 6, later on this afternoon. Well, here we are. Jack Bourman against Harry Gregory. Jack Bourman has the throw in this one. Gregory, as I mentioned before, a winner on the 2019 JDC Scott Farms International Darts Tour with his win in Wolverhampton at the start of 2019. Jack Bourman, it's a great start. Beautiful visit there. For 180 from Jack Bourman. Gibson the advantage. 194 left after just 9 darts. Looks to make a positive start to this match. It's a great start from Gregory, just cannot follow up with his second one. course, Gregory is one of the Target Darts elite players, which are looked after by Daryl Fitton, the Dazzler from Stockport. Gregory's a local lad. He's part of the St. Helens Darts Academy. He plays in a lot of local competitions, I do believe, in the Northwest. Bourman misses a dart for the leg, but he has quite a bit of breathing space with Gregory back on 2-6-3. Bourman moves 1-0 up in his second match here on JDC TV. Gregory will be looking to react positively to that first leg. Just use it as a warm-up leg. Is the best 5 legs in format, but you can probably afford maybe to lose the first leg. When you go 2-0 down, it really is a mountain to climb. Lennon Craddock almost did it. It was 2-0 down to Henry Coates before firing a 13-dart leg route. He ended up missing those 5-match darts, which to be ever so crucial. Bourman. He's really finding his range in this match, Bourman. Really found that treble 20 delicately. These JDC Tour events are all on the race to Gibraltar for the JDC World Junior Darts Championship to go with the JDC International Darts Open and the JDC World Cup. James Beaton confirmed his place at the JDC World Cup last weekend. The last time out in Dorchester, as he won his second JDC tournament. So he'll be off to Gibraltar. Who can win the 2 events played this afternoon here in Solihull? Who knows? Leighton Bennett, of course, is one of the key favourites heading into today's. He played brilliantly, Dorchester. It was only an inspired Lennon Craddock performance that sort of denied him taking both tournaments. But James Beaton played fantastic over the course of the day, and he was a deserved winner of event number 4. The youngster from Chester, who of course has gone on to bigger and better things since then. Winning 2 tournaments in Slovakia as well. So Jack Bourman looks at 66. 52 now, big 20. Double 16 for a 2-0 lead. That opens the door for Harry Gregory, 178. That's 66 now. For the ball. Offers Jack Bourman a chance at double 16 once again. Double 8. Can you see over that? Finds it right in the corner. Jack Bourman moves 2-0 up in the second game here on JDC TV in Solihull. Josh Green will be keeping you up to date on Twitter of all the different matches going on around the outside boards. At Josh Green Media for that one. We will try and keep you up to date with as many scores as we can from this event and PDC Players Championship 7 over in Wigan. The JDC Tour has been a great addition over the last couple of years. And at the end of these events, we do have the Super 16 Tour, the Riley Super 16 Tour 2019, which kicks off on June the 29th in Sheffield. The final of the Super 16 JDC Tour will be held at the Masters in Milton Keynes. 8 players from the Super 16 Tour will meet the top 8 players from the JDC Academy Order of Merit to make the Super 16 finalists. It's another great addition from the JDC. Fantastic new idea. And of course, we are going to Gibraltar in September for the JDC World Junior Darts Championships, the JDC International Tour, and of course the JDC World Cup, which was a huge success in 2018. Well, there's other subjects of the JDC academies. There's so many JDC affiliated academies in the UK and Ireland. If you are interested in setting up a JDC academy, do get in touch. info@juniordarts.com. Bourman wants 78. Treble 18, maybe the shot. Leave 60. Harry Gregory, 110 needed. We go 18, soft 10s. He went for the 10s and inside the 15. So he's not going to get a dart to stay in the match. So the match is in Jack Boardman's court here. 60 remaining for a 3-0 win. It's a nice mark. He's not blocked it. Double 10. Just composing himself. Takes a moment. Side 10. So Harry Gregory is going to get a second bite of the cherry here. Double 16. There it is. Great dart to keep his hopes alive. Break and throw as well. Gregory throws to level the match up. George Lynch is 2-0 up on Mitchell McCarthy over on board number 5. Alfie Jakes has just started his match with Liam Butler over on board number 2. Ashley Marson is currently 2-0 ahead over at Sky Pickard. That's a beautiful visit from Jack Bourman. 140. Gregory, he was looking for the 133. I think he changed his mind. Maybe didn't like the lie of the 19. The way it was just underneath the treble, but sort of the flight was covering the bed. Three-0 defeat to Pavel Petrov. Buster Turner has recorded a Jack Bourman, could he record a 3-1 win with a monster outshot here? No, he can't quite do it. Gregory's back on 100. A treble would have done nice. Can still be done. He just needs to recompose himself. 76 now. 110 is no guarantee. He's a treble now. Double 18 for the match. Just inside. One match start missed. Harry Gregg wants 56. Double top. Double 10 for a level game. Just inside. It looked in from where our viewing position is here. Jack Bourman, double 9 for the match, and it's there. Jack Bourman advances to the second round here in Solihull, at the JDC Scott Farms International Darts Tour, event number 5. So that's 2 big favourites now that have been eliminated from the first round. Harry Gregory now goes out of the competition as Lennon Craddock suffered a defeat in the previous match. And here we are, the 13-year-old world champion Leighton Bennett enters the fray. Next up here on the live stream, here in Solihull, as it takes on Callum Cross, who is now in our picture. If you're interested in all the action over in Wigan, PDC Players Championship event number 7, the draw can now be found on Dart Connect. With rumours that Michael Van Gerwen is actually pulled out of the competition. The reasons for that are still not to be known, but could we see a new first-time PDC winner? I'm sure this man He's definitely going to be talked in the future of our game. World champion already at 13 years old. Been in exhibitions already. There was one recently in Prague that he attended with Rob Cross and a host of top names. And he will be taking on Phil Taylor over in Prague in the next coming weeks, I do believe. I've seen on social media. Leighton Bennett has won the bull, and he will throw first. Bennett was excellent last time out in Dorchester. The averages were preposterous, really. I think it was a 91 average in the final, a 92 average in the semi-finals, and he was completely untouchable that day, unplayable. The regularity, he's hitting the treble 20, is unbelievable. There we go, another 180 for Leighton Bennett. He is a huge scorer, Leighton Bennett, and in years to come, he's going to be a force to be reckoned with in whichever route he decides to take, whether it's BDO or PDC. I think it will be the PDC route because he's got Rob Cross in his corner, the former world champion. He's already whitewashed Ricky Evans in an event at the Cambridgeshire Open last year. But the way he just hits the treble 20 with such ease is fantastic. And there we go, another beautiful visit, a 140 this time from Bennett. And after just 9 darts thrown, he's on 76. Just missed his tops there. Going for a 15 dart leg. But he has got lots of breathing space here. Double 10 he wants. There it is. Just 16 darts. A 94 average. I know we are only in the first leg. He's in there again. Delightful 140. He really is maintaining this high standard, Leighton Bennett. His scoring is so good. He just makes hitting the treble 20 look so easy. It's like a magnet at times. Look at this. He's in there again. Beautiful darts from Leighton Bennett. There's nothing that Cross can do at the moment. Beautiful setup. He's 45 after just 12 darts. Double 16. 15 darter. 2 darts missed, but can Cross apply some kind of pressure, leave a finish. Pressure is telling, it seems. Double 4 for Bennett. Double 2. Leaves the madhouse. There it is. Oh, he's just underneath the double one. Bust his score. Callum Cross. Really not doing himself justice at the moment. Bennett finally finds the double one to move 2-0 ahead. Those missed doubles, of course, dragging his average down from 94 to 77, but he will not care a jot about the averages. It's all about getting off to a winning start. Solid ton. Just looking to see this match off as quick as possible, Leighton Bennett. I know his opponent hasn't quite been at his level, but it's sort of all about not focusing on that and focusing on your own game. But Callum, it's not quite gone for him in this match. Quite the way he wanted it. Bennett 108 sets up with Shanghai on the 18s to set up double 16. That was fantastic. Just shows the confidence of the young man. So double 16 for a 3-0 win. Late. Can he sneak it in there? Might need to move over, which he does. Unfortunate. But he will be back. He wants double 8. Blocked it again. Can he see any of that? There it is. A 3-0 victory for 13-year-old Lincolnshire's Leighton Bennett, world champion, over Callum Cross, who really didn't test Leighton, but he got the job done. 3-0 win and into the next round. Keelan Kay will take on Ben Carr in the next match here on JDC TV in Solihull, here at Riley's Bar. Ben Carr of Wales, of course. Keelan Kay of Plymouth. Been hearing a lot of good things about Ben Carr. I spoke to his father, Jonathan, and he's been playing some good stuff as of late. And as for Keelan Kay, he reached back-to-back semi-finals in Dorchester, so a good weekend for him last time out. And this should be an interesting one. As I said before, if you're interested in the latest goings on from the outside boards, Josh Green of the JDC will be keeping you up to date over on Twitter at Josh Green Media for that one. As we move into the second round phase very shortly. Alex Hughes, who of course is sponsored by Modus. He's leading 1-0 over on board number 5 in his match with Charlie Gormley. Khalida Gormley, sorry. The players just going through their final preparations before we do get this match underway. So Alex Hughes and Khalida Gormley currently level, 1 apiece. Kyle Manton is 2-0 up over on board number 2. And Jordan Ward is 2-1 up over Harry Martin over on board number 4. Two former JDC winners are already eliminated from the competition in the first round as Tavish Dooney and Harry Gregory make their exits from the competition. If you want to get in touch on Twitter, guys, please do so at JDC Darts. If you're watching the action, any comments on the stream or who you think might win today's event, then please do get in touch. Yeah, so I was talking before about the Riley's Super 16 tour that does get underway in June. In another tour that the JDC have brought to these junior players to give them more opportunity and more chances to display their talent. So the Riley Super 16 tour gets underway on June the 29th at Riley's in Sheffield. The top 8 players from the Super 16 tour will join the top 8 players in the JDC Academy's Order of Merit to make the 16 Super 16 finalists. And the final will be played at the Masters in Milton Keynes in the following January. And it all, of course, leads up to September for the 2019 JDC World Junior Darts Championships, which of course has the JDC World Cup and the JDC International Open on the same week. Double 12 for Keelan K. There it is. Takes the first leg. If you visit juniordarts.com, all the information is on there for all the recent events, upcoming events, information on setting up a JDC affiliated academy, and much more. To be a JDC member, so to get the opportunity to go to PDC televised events and to play in these events, of course, you need to be a JDC member. You can do so at jdcshop.net. All the information for all the upcoming events for registration and everything is on there, guys. Twitter page, we're on Facebook, Instagram. There's so many ways to get in touch, guys. So if you have any queries or any questions, please do get in touch. It's very, very worthwhile, and the opportunities are fantastic. Speaking of opportunities, Keelan Kay knows all about that, as he played in the PDC Development Tour for the first time last weekend, as he won the PDPA scholarship through the JDC Tour system, joining Lennon Craddock as well, who also was a PDPA JDC scholar. We're talking about the PDC Players Championship event number 7. No Michael Van Gerwen in action today, but board number 1, the draw has been made. And board number 1 is literally ridiculous. We've got Ian White taking on Jamie Hughes over on the live stream there with Chris Murphy and Dan Dawson. Kim Hybrex takes on Mike Van Dyvenbode. Mickey Mansell, who's been at the talk of the town lately, he takes on Christian Kist. And Ronnie Hybrex takes on Ross Smith. So it's a crazy board. And Keelan Cage, you've seen there, taking out 80 to take the second leg. If you're interested in all the latest PDC action going on, just visit tv.dartconnect.com. You can also keep in touch with all the other results from all the outside boards here in Solihull, Riley's Bar, for event number 5 of the Scott Farms JDC Junior Darts Tour. For all those watching on whatever platform you are watching on, thank you very much for watching this live stream. I'm sure it's going to be a very, very interesting day of action in events number 5 and 6. Can we see a new winner on the JDC Scott Farms International Junior Darts Tour? James Beaton won his first event for 2 years last time out in Dorchester, as he recorded a victory over Jack Mayle. Jack Mayle competed in the PDC Development Tour events last weekend as well. Young lad from Newcastle, very promising talent. Plays with the same area as Chris Dobie and Callan Ridds, and he's in action today. Ben Carr could open the door here, but he needed a treble really, but he's left to finish, although he might need it. With Keelan Kay on 190. Can't put a hole in the 190. So Ben Carr will be just relaxing a bit, taking a few extra seconds to gather his thoughts. Very unfortunate. It was a great first start. Just either side of the treble then. Keelan Kay. Carr wants 110. Can't be done on this occasion. Will he get another bite of the cherry? Who knows? Keelan Kay on 100 for the match. Beautiful first start. Great marker. And there it is, 100 checkout from Keelan Kay as he completes a 3-0 victory over Wales. Wales' very own Ben Carr. 72 average for Kay as he advances into round 2. As for Ben Carr, he'll have another chance later on this afternoon in event number 6 here in Solihull. Speaking about the JDC academies in the UK and Ireland, a special mention to the JDC Darts Academy in Ireland, which is run by a guy called Keith O'Neill. Keane Barry, who you may have seen in the BDO World Youth Championship. Very, very promising Irish youngster. He had a great run PDC Development Tour last weekend and is currently ranked 5th on the PDC Development Tour Order of Merit. So good afternoon, Keith. I hope you're well. I'm watching the action here on JDC TV. This is going to be a fantastic game. I've been looking forward to this ever since I've seen the draw. James Beaton, the winner of event number 4 at the Scott Farms International Darts Tour, taking on Nathan Kerr of Blackburn. Another mention to Blackburn Darts Academy because they have a fantastic array of talent in that particular academy. Nathan and his younger brother are both very, very talented. I've seen a lot of Nathan Kerr, and I've been very, very impressed with what I've seen. I know Daryl Fitton, the Dazzler, he's a big fan of Nathan Kerr and what he's been producing lately, and this should be a fantastic match. James Beaton, he's on cloud 9 at the moment. James Beaton, winning event number 4 last month in Dorchester. He went on to win 2 events in Slovakia, a BDO ranking a youth event. He reached the final of the Dutch Masters Youth Final. And he really is playing the darts of his life at the moment. There's an interesting interview on Inside the BDO podcast with James Beaton and Tony Martin, and how sort of Tony Martin helped James Beaton along the way, giving him advice, etc. And yeah, this is going to be a terrific game. So special mention to our friends at the Blackburn Darts Academy, Keith Brunt and co. I hope you're all well. And a few graduates of the Paynton Darts Academy, Brian Ivey, and what he does there is very applaudable, what they do. Keelan Kay is a product of the Paynton Darts Academy, of course, in Devon. James Beaton versus Nathan Kerr, just about to get underway here on JDC TV. Both players will throw again for the ball. James Beaton will throw for the ball. Will throw for the match, sorry. As he wins the ball. James Beaton, just 15 years old, from Chester. And Nathan Kerr, of course, from Blackburn. Kerr reached the final of the first JDC Scott Farms International Darts Tour event over in Wolverhampton, as he lost out to Harry Gregory. It's been a decent opening exchange so far in this first leg. Another steady visit from Nathan Kerr. He may have just stolen the darts back here. It depends how James Beaton can respond on 269. We've been looking for a 99 to leave 170. If he can put a hole in this 227, there it is, a nice solid ton. Leaves him on a checkout when he gets back. A 127 is very doable. With Beaton on 130, he may have just stolen the darts. Just a 60 from Beaton, so Nathan Kerr, what, 70 for a break of throw to take the first leg. Just misses tops, so James Beaton has his turn for a go at 70. It's very unfortunate. That's a great recovery. Superb second dart from Nathan Kerr as he breaks throw to go 1-0 up. He does have the darts to double that advantage. Just a 41, so that gives James Beaton a chance to steal the dart straight back. It's a great visit from James Beaton to keep him in contention in this second leg. Nathan Kerr looking to leave a finish. Does so. 153 remaining. Beaton, we're looking to at least half this 178. It's a great visit to leave 78. Kerr back on 153. Oh, it's superb. Double 18. Double 18 for a 153. This would be huge. Fantastic effort from Nathan Kerr. So close. Double 12 for Beaton. There it is. Fantastic 78 finish. Just a couple of seconds after Nathan Kerr missed double 18 for a 153. Nathan Carr looking for a second break and throw here, and a third consecutive break and throw in terms of the match. Is Beaton just taking an extra moment to recompose? Keeps them nice and straight, but doesn't quite find the treble he was looking for. Care on 220, a number which you've got to at least hit a steady 60, and that was a very unlucky, unfortunate bounce out. So Beaton on 192 still has the advantage with Nathan Kerr not on an outshot. Just a 58. Does leave him on a finish. So Nathan Kerr threatened the 153 in the previous leg. Can he threaten a 156? Does leave himself handy though. Leaves 56, which piles the pressure on James Beaton, who took out 78 in the last leg, and he's going to need to take out 76 here, you'd feel. Goes the 16 route first. So it's tops now. Just underneath. So Nathan Kerr for a third consecutive break of throw. Double 12 left. Slips into the double 16. 24 left. Double 6. Leaves himself on the madhouse. James Beaton to move ahead for the first time in the match. Double 5. It's not there. So Nathan Kerr steps in. Into the double 18, just next door. Slight scoreboard error here as his scorer error as Nathan Kerr was given the leg. He did hit the wrong double there. Two players here just waiting for the tournament official to sort of rectify the situation. Beaton, of course, was on 5 and Nathan Kerr was on 2 prior to the scoreboard error. Just bear with us, guys, until we get this situation resolved. Resuming the action, James Beaton wants 5 to go ahead for the first time in the match. Just takes that extra second, something I really admire. Double one, the Madhouse. He can't do it. Nathan Carr again steps in. A double one. He can't do it. Both players feeling it a bit. Which player can hold their nerve to go ahead and move within one leg of the match? It's James Beaton, who moves 2-1 ahead after losing the first leg. He responds well after a salvage of missed doubles from the pair, but it's all about taking your chances when you do get them. He'll just be looking to take that previous leg off his mind and the break and everything what happened in that second leg. In that third leg, sorry, and just sort of recomposing and forget all about it and start again. That could be an important last treble for James Beaton. 2-2-4. So again, like I said with a 2-2-1, a solid 60 even would leave you on a finish. I think that's what I'll do, is just be looking to stay straight, stay steady. Which switched beautifully there. Oh, it's a great visit. Superb from James Beaton. Let's leave 1-3-1. That throws my theory completely out the window. What do I know? $131 for James Beaton. Goes for the 51 first. Sets up tops for the match. 91 scored. 114 for Nathan Kerr. Treble 18. Tops. Oh, just inside. Tremendous effort from Nathan Kerr, but it might be too little too late. James Beaton is looking at tops for a 3-1 victory. Double 10. Double 5. This could be crucial. Just over the top. Nathan Kerr to save the match. Double 10. He's done it again. He's going to the wrong bed. Unfortunate. So unfortunate. Double 2. Could he rescue it? Not quite. James Beaton to finally see off this match. The book is placed in round 2. You'd say he'll go straight for it, straight for the double 5. Some players may go for 2 double 4, but in a situation like this, he's just got to sack it. He goes into the wrong double. We've seen quite a bit of that in this match. Both players feeling it a bit. If and care. Double 1. So plenty of practice at this double. Not quite there. James Beaton, he's just got to take that extra second now to recompose and set his mind as to what he's got to do here. Double 10, double 5, just under. Double 2. Double trouble for both of these players. There's been a few legs like this where they've sort of let each other in. Especially from Nathan Kerr's point of view, he could have been through to the next round already. Because the previous leg he missed a stack of darts to win, could have gone 2-1 up, and then could have had darts for the match himself for a 3-1 win. James Beaton. That's a great marker. Just needs to go just flick off the barrel. There it is. It's a 3-1 win. A dejected Nathan Carr, understandably. But it is James Beaton who advances to round 2. Here in Solihull on JDC TV for event number 5 on the JDC Scott Farms International Junior Darts Tour. As you can see that Alfie Jakes in our picture. He will feature next on JDC TV. As we move into the second round of action here in Solihull. So Toby Gingell versus Alfie Jakes in round 2. Event number 5, the JDC Scott Farms International Junior Darts Tour here in Solihull. My name is Tom Beresford and I'll be talking you through the action in this one. It's been a decent day of action so far. A number of big names going out in the first round. Lennon Craddock, Harry Gregory, Nathan Carr, all making first round exits at the competition. You could say that may open the door for 13-year-old world champion Leighton Bennett, who was the favourite for this event heading in to today's play, but there's so many decent players still left in the competition. Multiple JDC event winner Brad Phillips amongst the favourites here. Can we see a new winner on the JDC tour? Maybe Toby Gingell could etch his name as a JDC All-Star at the Junior Darts Corporation HQ in Bristol. Great visit from Alfie Jakes. A great start as well to this one. More than halfway through the leg after just 2 visits to the board. He's going to leave a finish after 9 here. That's superb darts from Alfie Jakes. 1, 2, 4 left after 9. That's the Alfie Jakes we know. Former JDC Tour winner and a JDC All-Star. For the ball, will he go for it? No, he doesn't. He sets up tops, teasing us. Teasing us, Alfie. Leaves tops after just 12 darts. It's been a great opener, this. 14 dart leg to kick things off from Alfie Jakes. 107 average, as you can see on our graphic there. Of course, we are only in the first leg. Toby Gingell has got a great action as well. A nice follow through, a nice release. Much like his opponent Alfie Jakes, who has started off brilliantly. Gingell, of course, stands right to the right-hand side of the hockey. Very similar to Stephen Bunting's style. As Alfie Jakes is more your traditional throwing action right down the middle of the hockey. Jakes is in the trouble again, and that's another solid visit. He's looking to set it up. With Gingell back on 167. He's 99. She needs a treble or a double-double. Is he going to go for the 2 doubles? No, he doesn't. He goes for the treble, just misses it. Toby Gingell needs 107 just to stay in this leg. Alfie Jakes doubles his advantage. Courtesy of double 5 there with the last start in hand to move 2-0 up. An 88 average. It's been probably the performance of the day so far on the live stream because he's just been so consistent on the scoring and the finishing. Leighton Bennett, of course, was brilliant on these scoring power, but he did miss quite a few doubles. Alfie Jakes has been right on top of his game so far, and he's continued that with a fantastic 140 visit to open up the leg, much like he did in the first leg. It's a superb response once again. Leaves 2-2-4 after 6. An exact replica of what he did in the opening leg. Opening leg was, of course, a 14 darter. Leaves an outshot when he comes back, although it is a big one. Toby Gingell then, Shanghai. Oh, he's missed a big number. It's criminal from Toby Gingell. Did the hard part, hit the treble, just needed the big 20. Close from Alfie Jakes. Would have left himself tops if he'd have hit the treble 16 there. Toby Gingell, tops left. Double 10 needed. This has to go to keep himself in the match. Double 10. It's way off. Jakes will be looking to kill this off. Double top. For a 3-0 win. Fantastic performance from Alfie Jakes. The finishing was on point. The scoring was on point. It was a fantastic display, an 87 average, as Alfie Jakes moves into round 3. Here in Solihull, event number 5 of the JDC Scott Farms International Junior Darts Tour, here on JDC TV. As I heard Robbie Long say there, Kyle Manton will take on Brad Phillips in the next game here on Streaming Board 1 on JDC TV. I'm sure that's going to be a fascinating contest. Both of these players, former JDC Tour winners. Brad Phillips has numerous JDC titles to his name. He had a fantastic year in 2018. The youngster from Harlow in Essex. Both players ready to bull up very shortly. Brad Phillips sporting a new shirt, looking very nice. Can the youngster from Harlow win another JDC Tour event this afternoon? It will be his first one of 2019 if he can do it. He reached a final last weekend, losing out to Leighton Bennett. There's already been a couple of big averages hit on the Players' Championship number 7 over in Wigan. Rob Cross, a 107.3 average and a 6-1 win over Eddie Dootson. Adrian Lewis with a 102.5 average and a 6-0 win over David Pallett. Gerwin Price averaging 101.3 in a 6-2 win over Justin Pipe. And another young player, Ryan Meikle, 100.3 in a 6-4 victory over Mervyn King. Meikle, of course, won a PDC Development Tour title just last weekend over in Wigan, in which a few of the players in contention today played at the PDC Development Tour in Wigan last weekend. Manton looking to at least half this 162. It's a decent enough effort. Does leave 65 with Brad Phillips needing 140. It's a great first start. Just underneath with the second dart. It was a great effort. It was right on the left-hand side of the treble though, which sort of blocked it slightly. So Brad Phillips has got a bit of work to do in this leg. Doesn't even finish. So Kyle Manton's got 6 starts from 116. It's a nice visit that to leave 171. Sorry, 71. Kyle Manton knots 93. Brad Phillips could steal this 71. Just inside. Phillips does prefer the double 18 route rather than the alternative route of 13 tops. 16 for Manton, and it's there. 2-0, he leads. Brad Phillips has it all to do here. We could see another big seed crash out here in Solihull. Just the 40, so Kyle Manton. Can he make this a 3-0 win here? Brad Phillips really has to dig himself out of a hole here. Manton's left 56 and he has got quite a bit of breathing space. With Phillips back on at 2-1-3. It's 56 for Kyle Manton. On double top for a 3-0 win. 10. And there it is. Kyle Manton, a 3-0 win over Brad Phillips. In one of the shock results of the day, Brad Phillips, 4-time JDC Tour event winner, as he exits the competition without even winning a leg in the second round. And very unfortunate for Brad Phillips, and what a win for Kyle Manton. Leighton Bennett, as you can see, returns to the live stream. Here on JDC TV. As he takes on Jordan Ward for a place in round 3. So Leighton Bennett, Jordan Ward coming up very shortly on JDC TV. It's a nice little setup from Jordan Ward. As he's 45. Well, Leighton Bennett could have saved it with double 12, but he just goes inside on the 12. So Jordan Ward looking at double 16. Even Jordan thought that was in. It's just underneath. And those two missed darts at double 16 could prove to be very costly. And Leighton Bennett goes 2-0 up. Bennett's in the trouble again. Very unfortunate. 120 scored. Straight in there again. This is great stuff. 135 to follow the 120 from Bennett.
Hello, guys, and welcome back to Solihull and another last 16 clash between Alfie Jakes and Jack Bourman. Both players have been brilliant today. I've been very impressed with Alfie Jakes over the course of number 5 here in Solihull. A number of decent averages thrown from Jakes, an 88 and 87, more notably. Jack Bourman also has been playing some great stuff. As we reach the business end of event number 5 here in Solihull. So far in the quarterfinals, we have Buster Turner and Leighton Bennett. Who will be the 6 players in the quarterfinals? Well, we're about to find out. In the last 16, Luke Littler currently leads Connor Pickett by 2 legs to 1. Littler, a youngster, the 12-year-old from Warrington, who was very impressive at the Isle of Man last week and has been talked about by a lot of the big names in the BDO. Luke Littler from the northwest of England. As Ashley Marson is currently 1 apiece with Kyle, who have out Brad Phillips earlier. So Jack Bourman and Alfie Jakes here on JDC TV, about to kick off here for a place in the quarterfinals. Two players just warming up before we do get underway. Here on board number 1 in Solihull, Riley's, Alfie Jakes and Jack Bourman for a place in the quarterfinals of event number 5 on the JDC Scott Farms International Junior Darts Tour. Welcome back, guys, to JDC TV. We've got Alfie Jakes and Jack Bourman battling out here for a place in the finals. Hello, guys, and welcome back to JDC TV. Here we have a last 16 clash between Alfie Jakes and Jack Bourman. Alfie Jakes has been very, very impressive over the course of the day. Event number 5 here in Solihull, recording some decent averages. And Jack Bourman has also been playing some terrific stuff as these two battle it out for a place in the quarterfinals. Jakes has been the man to beat so far. Who will book their place in the last 8? We're about to find out. Buster Turner, Kyle Manton, Leighton Bennett and Luke Littler, all in the quarterfinals so far. And we're just waiting for this match to get underway.
For the price you want to get.
Alfie Jakes has won the ball and he will throw first to get us underway here on board number 1 on JDC TV for a place in the quarterfinals of event number 5 on the JDC Scott Farms International Junior Darts Tour. I'm Tom Beresford, and I will be describing the action here to you. Thank you all very much for tuning in, as always. On different media platforms, we're on Facebook Live, Twitter, and Instagram, and of course YouTube later on. All these streaming videos will be added to the official JDC YouTube channel. It's a tremendous start to this match for Alfie Jakes. As he leaves 110 here. 72 left now. Leaves him 67. With a lot of breathing space here. Jakes wants double 8 now. Just moves to the right hand side of the hockey. Double 4. There it goes. 1-0 to Alfie Jakes. Bourman not happy with that visit. Jakes' averages have been in the mid to high 80s over the course of the afternoon. He's averaging 84 at the moment, round about where he's been for the entire day so far. He's been very, very consistent. And he has been one of the names to beat this afternoon. Alfie Jakes, could he produce a 1-3-6 finish? It's a great first start. Just underneath for the second one. Sets up tops for a potential 2-0 lead, unless Jack Bourman could take out 1-3-4, which he now cannot do. So tops for Alfie Jakes. Double 5. There it is, 2-0. Doubles his advantage and moves within a leg of the quarterfinals. Bourman isn't going down without a fight. So he's 1-5-7. But what can Alfie Jakes do here to try and see out the match? That's a spectacular visit to leave 66 for the match. And he's going to get at least a dart for the match in this visit, you'd hope. And it's tops. There it is, Alfie Jake, superb finishing once again. 3-0 victory over Jack Bourman to move into the quarterfinals here in Solihull. Another strong performance there from Alfie Jakes. Terrific power scoring and absolute sublime finishing from Jakes. Hello guys and welcome back to JDC TV. And here we have another last 16 clash between Keelan Kay and Ethan Hames. Keelan Kay reached back-to-back semi-finals, last time out in Dorchester. Can he book his place in the quarterfinals here in Solihull? We're about to find out. Following this match, we do have our first quarterfinal here in event number 5 in Solihull on JDC TV. Buster Turner takes on Alfie Jakes. Jakes has been excellent over the course of the day. Buster Turner is can be a very tough cookie and very difficult to beat. So that's going to be a fascinating quarterfinal. But before that, we do have this match in prospect: Keelan Kay taking on Ethan Hames. Leighton Bennett has just booked his place in the semi-finals over on board number 2 as he enjoyed a 3-1 victory over Kyle Manton with an average of 87.9. So Bennett will be in yet another JDC semi-final with 2 titles in 2019 already to his name. 13-year-old world champion from Lincolnshire. Keelan Kay looks at 100 to take the first leg. Finds it beautifully. He did this in the last match he had on a live stream. He took out 100 for the match, and he does it again there, superbly. Brilliant darts from Keelan Kay as he stamps his authority on this match from the very first leg. We've got an all Cheshire clash over on board number 4. There's James Beaton, who is currently levelled with Luke Littler of Warrington. 1 apiece in that one. And here we have the final last 16 match before we do move into the quarterfinals. Buster Turner and Alfie Jakes, that could be an interesting one. The next game here on Streaming Board 1 on JDC TV, over on Facebook Live, Twitter and Instagram. Hope that you're all enjoying the action. And there is one more event to come later on this afternoon, event number 6. So there's plenty more darts to be thrown before the day is done here in Solihull. Keelan Kay moves into a 2-0 lead. So he's 1 leg away from the quarterfinals. It's not been the best game from either players in terms of standard as to what we're used to from the pair. But I'm sure that'll change as the competition moves on. Sometimes when you get 2 tournaments in the same day, it's just a case of easing into the tournament. With it being such a short format, it's hard to gain that experience, especially in the first round. That's why so many of the top seeded players have been eliminated from the competition. The likes of Lennon Craddock, Brad Phillips, all going out pretty early this afternoon. and Harry Gregory. So you've just got to get in there straight away from the very first leg. You've got to stamp your authority. Keelan Kay, could he do it with a superb 140 finish? Can't be done this time. It really is a horrible block. He leaves 100. He's already took this out in this game. And in his previous win on the stream against Bennett Carr. But it isn't to be this time. But he's going to be back because Hames is back on 187. So Keelan Kay wants tops for the match. For a place in the quarterfinals. It isn't to be this time. Surely this time for Keelan Kay. There it is, double 10. And he advances to the quarterfinals here on JDC TV. So here we have the first quarterfinal match here on Streaming Board 1 on JDC TV. Buster Turner taking on Alfie Jakes for a place in the semi-finals. Buster Turner has won the bull. He has the darts. Just 51 scored though. So only gets down to 91. Jakes leaves 108, just in case. 74 now, 14. Leaves 60. Big 20 now to leave tops. Alfie Jakes wants 68 to steal the darts. Double 4. There it is. Alfie Jakes a breaker throw. Steals the darts, and the advantage is now with Jakes as he looks to move to the semi-finals here in Solihull. It's an impressive start from Jakes. 137. Jakes is well in the driving seat in the second leg as he looks to move within a leg of the semi-finals. A timely 96 visit there to leave 83. Alpha Jakes wants 52 now for the match. Tops now. Buster Turner looking at 47 to stay in the match. Double 14. Good marker. There it is. 2-1 now. And this match isn't over yet. Buster Turner is plugging away. Crucial treble 18 there. Leaves him on 102. With Jake's back on 220. Leaves himself on Shanghai if Turner can't take this out. But it's double 16 for a 102. Just outside. Alfie Jakes moves into the semi-finals here in Solihull. A 3-1 victory over Buster Turner, who missed his chances to stay in it, but it's Alfie Jakes who's in the last four. Event number 5 of the JDC Scott Farms International Darts Tour. As you can see in your picture, Leighton Bennett in yet another JDC semi-final. Just warming up before he takes on Alfie Jakes, who you've just seen live on the live stream, who defeated Buster Turner 3-1. The format goes up to the best of 7 legs in this one.
Leighton Bennett stepping up to the hockey here as he takes on Alfie Jakes for a place in the final. And it would be yet another JDC final for Leighton Bennett.
So we're underway here in the first semi-final between Leighton Bennett and Alfie Jakes. Superb start from Leighton Bennett, as he leaves 164 after just 3 visits to the board. These two have been arguably the best 2 players of the day so far. Such a shame that it is a semi-final and not a final. Steady stuff from Jakes. It's a bit of a superb darts from Leighton Bennett as he takes the first leg. Leighton Bennett, average creeps up as he hits another 140. Started the second leg. Jakes leaves 1-2-4, and he will be back for it. What sort of pressure can Bennett put on? Leaves 118. So 18 he'll be looking for. Might stay there. Let's leave 32. Just stay there. 68 left. Bennett wants 118. Needs a treble. Doesn't get one. He does leave 24. Good darts. Alfie Jakes wants 68, double 4 to level the game. And there we go. We do have a level game, and we do have a semi-final match in our hands here. Just needs to put some pressure on Leighton Bennett because some of his games today, his opponent hasn't really pressured him in some of the games, but when the pressure is on, he is beatable. Lennon Craddock in the last series of events in Dorchester really gave it to Leighton Bennett, and he managed to get over the line. Piled the pressure onto Bennett at times, and he got his opportunity. Can Alfie Jakes do that here, or will Leighton Bennett make it to another JDC final? Terrific darts from Bennett. Gets him down to 116. Say he'd stay on the 20s this time, rather than go the 19s route. He's a 20s player. Double top. There we go, there it is. A 116 finish from Leighton Bennett to move 2-1 up. And that will give him all the confidence he needs. He is a confidence player, Leighton Bennett. He throws very, very fast. And when he gets that adrenaline rush from a big checkout or a big score, he really does follow it up. And he usually wins. For Jakes, just needs to find those trebles, which he is doing. Just keeping himself in it. His best of 7 this match, don't forget. The format does go up in the semi-finals and the final, which is the best of 9. And Alfie Jakes does it. He levels up the contest at 2 apiece. Alfie Jakes over the course of the day has been fantastic. And he really has taken it to Leighton Bennett. But Bennett responds with a maximum to kick off this 5th leg. And we do have a real high quality contest on our hands here. Bennett is now firing. Jakes just needs to stay in there, just needs to stick in. Needs to stay composed, just consistently firing them scores of 85 to 100. Just stick in there. And that's a fantastic finish from Leighton Bennett. 1-2-1 on the bullseye. That's following a 116 finish earlier on in the match. And Leighton Bennett, this is superb. A 94 average. And he moves within a leg of the final as he looks to win his 3rd JDC title. And Jakes has come back twice before. Can he do it a 3rd time? He does need trebles, I think. Finds one there. Bennett has been very consistent. When he's hot, Leighton Bennett, he's red hot. Boom, boom, Bennett, they call him, and he really is living up to that nickname. Booming those treble 20s in. But Alfie Jakes is still in this. It's not done yet. Find this one treble there, and he does do. 148 he leaves. It is an outshot. Oh, can Leighton Bennett firing a 180 here? A 140 will do nicely. 148 from Alfie Jakes. Not to be. And these might be the last few darts that he throws in this tournament. Leighton Bennett looking at 60. It's a nice marker. Tops it. Leighton Bennett reaches another JDC final with a 4-2 victory over Alfie Jakes. A stunning display, a 93 average for Leighton Bennett. What a performance. His second 90 plus average of the day. And that is top draw from Leighton Bennett. And he's into another JDC final. Keelan Kay will take on James Beaton in the 2nd semi-final. Can James Beaton reach his 2nd final on the trot? It would be fantastic if he could. He actually played Keelan Kay in the semi-finals last time out in Dorchester, so we have a rematch of that semi-final. And it was a very good match on that occasion. Beaton played really well. I think there was 2 ton plus finishing that game. Kay took out a 136 and Beaton responded with a 130 on the bull. So that was a superb game, and we're expecting more of the same here.
So as we reach the business end of event number 5 on the JDC Scott Farms International Darts Tour, it's been another terrific event. Some fantastic average produced, some great darts thrown, and a few shocks along the way. It's not surprising to see Leighton Bennett in another JDC final, as he looks to win his 3rd JDC title in 2019. Both of these players have won JDC titles, Keelan Kay and James Beaton. James Beaton winning 2 JDC titles, looking to make it 3. So James Beaton has won the ball, and he will throw first in the 2nd semi-final. What a first free dart visit for James Beaton. A maximum to kick things off here in his 2nd semi-final. This lad means business. The youngster from Chester, 15 years old, 2-time JDC Tour event winner. He really is on cloud 9 at the minute, James Beaton, heading into this. Won 2 titles in Slovakia. He reached the final of the Dutch Darts Masters youth event, and he won his 2nd JDC Tour title last time out in Dorchester. And whoever prevails here, it's going to be a fantastic final with Leighton Bennett, whoever goes on to meet the Lincolnshire World Champion. I'll do for James Beaton, just nice and steady. 113, but he's got time on his side here as K is way back on 239. .94. Tops for a 113. Just underneath. It's a good effort, but he will be back. Will he have pressure on him? Oh, that's a fantastic visit from Keelan Kay, a 177. Beautiful stuff. Double 10, Beaton. Double 5. Good marker. Just over the top wire. And Keelan Kay from suddenly in a position where he's nowhere near in the leg. He wants 62. Double 16. Double 8 now. Well, that could have been a killer for James Beaton, but he survives. And he now has 3 darts in his hand for the first leg. He will stick to double 5. Instead of going for the single and then double. So there it is, and it's there. A crucial last dart in hand. Into the double 2. Opens up a 1-0 lead in the 2nd semi-final here in Solihull at Riley's. Fantastic first visit from Keelan Kay. It's another 180 from James Beaton to start off the leg. He did it in the previous leg as he fired in a maximum and does exactly the same in leg 2. Fantastic. This game really is warming up. 2 great young players going at it. Doors open for James Beaton. His eyes lit up when he heard the 46 call. Still needs to remain composed, and he does with a 96 visit there to leave 132. Keelan Kay again in the treble. It's a great visit
Timing darts is so important, and that ton 40 may be crucial in the context of this one. So what's the bull? For 1-3-2, this is a great effort. James Beaton, just taking his time. For the bullseye. Good effort. Gives himself 47 with Keelan K on 96. For this checkout, the first dart is crucial, really. They were just too high. He really needed to adjust there and couldn't quite do it. But James Beaton was 47, double 14. Needs to compose himself again, just as he does, just inside that barrel. That could open the door now in this match. Keelan K wants 36. It's a bit of role reversal to the previous leg because it was Keelan K that missed 2 darts to double and James Beaton nicked it, and now Keelan K's nicked it. It's one apiece. Nice ton for Beaton. Keeps him in the driving seat. Nothing in this leg at all. James Beaton, look at the 19s there on 303. 7 19s leaves 170, of course. James Beaton has the advantage. This is still anybody's now, this third leg. Which player can fire in that timely visit? Both players struggling a bit towards the end of this third leg. Leaves 118. James Beaton's not happy with the way this leg has gone. He's going to be under a bit of pressure. Looking at 118 now. He missed a ball for a 1-3-2 in the last leg. Can he get a dart for a 118? No is the answer to that one as he leaves 60. Keelan K looking at 98. 95 now. Great effort. Just misses the double 19. But can James Beaton punish that with a 60? Just over the top. That's a decent marker. Just get over the top. Into the double top. Just as another look. 10. There it is. James Beaton moves 2-1 ahead. With a holder throw. Every single missed out at a double could be so crucial for either player. In the first 2 legs, either player was sort of punished for missed doubles. There, James Beaton comfortably took out the double, and it's a beautiful 140 for Beaton. his first free dart average must be off the scale, because in the first leg he kicks off with a 180, second leg kicks off with a 180, this leg he kicks off with a 140. He just needs to follow up. It's a solid ton from Beaton. He looks disappointed because he wanted more. That would the lie of the dart was very inviting. But he's got to carry on. He's just got to keep plodding on, James Beaton here. Keelan Kay still not on a finish, so James Beaton will be just looking to set this up. That's a great first start. Just a solid. That's even better. That's fantastic. A 134 for James Beaton as he leaves 82. Keelan Kay applies a bit of pressure. Will he go the full route or the treble 14? Ball is the way. 65 now. A good effort. Keelan Kay looking at 124. Can't be done. So James Beaton for a healthy 3-1 lead. Once double 10, he's already hit it in the previous leg. I should expect him to get this. It's in the double 6, double 4 now. Just needs to have a look. Take a step back. Double 2. There it is. James Beaton, 3-1 ahead. Moves in a leg of the final, his second final on the spin. The youngster from Chester really is taking it to Keelan Kay. I think he just needs to relax a bit here. He's got an adrenaline rush from winning that previous leg. A bit of breathing space. He just needs to take a moment, just to take it in, relax, step back, and go again. Keelan Kay gets off with a 60. Good last start from Beaton. And James Beaton uses all the segments, uses all the different numbers. He chases a treble. He doesn't get in the 20s down to the 19s and then the 18s. Whereas some other players may be too stubborn to change. Solid visit from James Beaton. He can see the finishing line here as he wants 90 for the match. Keelan Kay isn't giving up on this. Oh, that's a great visit. 131 leaves 140. James Beaton wants 90 for the match. Sets up tops. Will he get a shot? Yes, he will. Okay, just going to go for big. He needs just hit a big 20 here. Needs to aim high, right near the double. And there you go. Leaves the tops. So James Beaton, double top for the match. Double 10. And there it is. James Beaton books his place in his second consecutive JDC Tour final with a 4-1 victory over Plymouth's Keelan Kay. What a moment for James Beaton. A 2-time JDC UK Tour winner, as he now moves into his second consecutive final as he takes on Leighton Bennett. It was a great performance from James Beaton. very admirable. He really did keep his head when he had to. The youngster from Chester takes on the 13-year-old from Lincolnshire, Leighton Bennett, in today's final. What a way to end a fantastic event. Two great young players contest today's final. James Beaton. Beaton just gone for a minute to relax and sort of reflect on what's happened and prepare for the final. So we're about to get underway in the final of tour event number 5 on the JDC Scott Farms International Junior Darts Tour here in Solihull at Riley's. Leighton Bennett, the 13-year-old world champion, 2-time JDC Tour winner in 2019, takes on another 2-time JDC Tour champion in Chester's James Beaton. The action is about to get underway very shortly. We do know one thing, one of these players is guaranteed to be a 3-time JDC Tour winner. Remember, guys, the best of 9 legs in format this final. Both players will know what it takes to win a JDC title in 2019. Leighton Bennett, of course, won 2 this year. And James Beaton winning last time out in Dorchester in event number 4. So both these players know what it takes. A slow start from both players in this final, but there's a long, long way to go. Fantastic 180 from Leighton Bennett. Leaves 78 as he roars in delight. 57 from Beaton, leaves 130. Fantastic darts from Leighton Bennett as he takes out 258 in just 5 darts. Extraordinary stuff. From James Beaton point of view, it's just a hold a throw. It's not a break. So if he can just respond with a hold of his own. Leighton Bennett, 202. 170 is normally the shot. A nice solid visit from Leighton Bennett. Misses double 16 for a 106, almost. James Beaton 146 is a big ask here. There's the first one. Just misses with the second dart. That would have left double 16, of course. Great setup from James Beaton. Leaves a double. Leighton Bennett pins double 4. As he says, get in. Get in it was. And Leighton Bennett leads 2-0 in the final. Steady darts from James Beaton. Gets him down to 101. Bennett not on a finish. Fantastic 180 from Leighton Bennett. Leaves 20. Really puts the pressure on James Beaton. Goes 101 now. Leaves 82. The bull or treble 14. Leaves 68. So Leighton Bennett wants double 10. To be 3-0 up. And he does. And he's not afraid of showing his emotions, Leighton Bennett. As he moves 3-0 up, just 2 legs away from his third JDC title. Fantastic 140 from James Beaton to kick off leg number 4. James Beaton still in this leg. On 2-4-4. Leighton Bennett wants 25 for a 4-0 lead. Double 8, double 4 now. There it is. 4-0. He really does show his emotions, Leighton Bennett. And he's not scared of showing his opponent that he's in the lead or he's hit a crucial shot. But the game does need characters. Gerwin Price, one of them. He's another player who likes to show his emotions, how he's feeling, and likes to let everybody else know about it. Bennett's now looking at 96. Can't be done now. James Beaton wants double 11 to get his first leg on the board. And it has to go now to stay in the match. Busts his score. So Leighton Bennett wants 40 for his third JDC title. All on the top wire. James Beaton can breathe again. He's just got to take a minute. Inside, you feel that might just be it for James Beaton in the final. Leighton Bennett fires in double top for a 5-0 victory and his third JDC title of 2019 as he sits top of the JDC Order of Merit. Another fantastic win for Leighton Bennett. 5-0. 85 average. James Beaton, despite losing 5-0, an average of 82 is very admirable. And he'll take a lot from this event, getting to another final. That's event number 5 wrapped up here, guys, on JDC TV. Stay tuned for event number 6 coming up very shortly.